Once upon a time in the land of Arbastan, there was a wise yet eccentric king named Sultan Ahmad. He was known for his love of testing his ministers with unusual questions and tricky tasks to see how clever they really were. One morning, the Sultan gathered his ministers and said, "Today I have a challenge for you. Whoever can bring me something that fills my grand hall without costing a single coin will receive a treasure from my vaults." The ministers were stumped. They whispered to one another, trying to come up with a solution. Minister after minister tried to fill the hall. One brought in sacks of leaves, but it barely covered the floor. Another hauled in water, but it quickly seeped out, leaving the hall empty again. A third minister even tried gathering air with large fans, hoping to spread it across the hall, but the Sultan just laughed at these attempts. Finally, a young minister named Zain stepped forward and said he'd like to try. The Sultan nodded. Curious, Zain went to the center of the hall and pulled out a single candle. As he lit it, the flame flickered, casting a soft glow throughout the enormous hall. Within moments, the whole room was filled with light. The Sultan was delighted. "You have filled the room without spending a coin," he announced. Zain grinned, and the court cheered. Sultan Ahmad rewarded him handsomely with treasure from his vault. But more importantly, he made Zain his chief minister, recognizing him for his clever thinking. And from that day on, the story of how Minister Zain filled the grand hall with light became a favorite tale in Arbastan, teaching everyone that sometimes the simplest solutions are the brightest. Now Sultan order everyone to subscribe his channel and like video to support his empire.